What's up, everybody? I don't know who's going, and I don't know if anybody will come in because I really didn't announce that I was doing this live. It's just a real quick live. I'm here in Arizona. Let me see if I can switch this around so y'all can see. Our weather is really good. Hold on. So we had rain. That's one of the complexes. I don't live in that one. And this is it. So we've had rain for like 3 days here in Arizona. And I'm sitting at Sprouts. Yeah, y'all can see at Sprouts. And the Joe's coming to pick me up. What's up? Hey, Jaquan, what's up, man? Hey, Magical Daryl. Hold on, let me turn this around. Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting up here at Sprouts. What's up, Monet? You here in the valley or you on the road? Um, I'm at Sprouts. Me and Joe getting ready to go have sushi in a minute. It looks like I'm gonna be doing work from home. Thank you, Jesus. So I'll be doing work from home, but I wanted to do a quick video, and the video that I'm doing is mainly to. Okay, so y'all know I do the kind of okay road into April. I kind of do. I'm still gonna keep some of the trucking stuff going on. Um, Recently, because I do calls and I talk to a lot of drivers, and the company I'm at is a training company. It's more of a starter company. So I get drivers. Some of them are experienced. Some of them have like a lot of experience. Some of them, a lot of them don't though. So we have now that they really want our people following their fuel, the fuel routing that they have to save the company money. But what kills me is there should never be a time that you are driving a truck for I don't care who it is, whether you're a personal lease purchase, whether you a company driver, and you should be almost out of fuel. It's beyond scope. Also, people, when you talk to folks, we do not put gas in a truck. We put fuel in a truck, diesel fuel. So make sure that bothers me when people aren't using the right terminology because that tells me they don't understand their industry. But you should never drive a semi truck and be almost out of fuel. That is the craziest thing ever. And I want to share this with you. I'm not trying to pick on my new drivers, but I want you to walk in some wisdom because I'll tell you the story of a gentleman who there's some things you should always have on the truck. One, you need to have fuel. Two, you need to have water. Three, you need to have something to eat. Okay? I don't care if it's peanut butter and some bread. I don't care if it's peanut butter and some crackers. What happens when you break down and you're in a blizzard and nobody can get to you? We had a trucker who broke down in the Rockies. The lady says, "Hey, Shannon, can you get him an Uber in the middle of the Rockies in a snowstorm?" There's no way in hell I can get you an Uber. No, we do Uber for a lot of our drivers when they break down. They can go to wherever they get told, and we Uber them out if it's available in their area. Sometimes Uber might not be available in a very secluded small town. So there's there's just some wisdom you want to use so that you're okay. Have blankets on the truck, have food on the truck, have water on the truck. It's kind of like the times we're going through right now with this mess that's going on with this pandemic. There's things that people should have. I had to talk to Grumpy Dummy, excuse me, Dummy Smurf, and tell him like, bro, I told you when I was there last time that there might be an emergency and you're gonna be butt out because you have nothing in this house. You don't. He had nothing. He had a can. He had 2 cans of beans. His refrigerator had cigarettes and water and some orange juice and some tins of stuff he had eaten the day before from a fast food place. That's it. And some crackers on top of the refrigerator. He don't have oatmeal. He don't have beans. He don't have rice. As one person, I probably have enough to feed myself for about 3 to 6 months. Well, 3 months. My father has nothing in there right now. And I called him the other, well, I went and got some canned goods, and I got some crackers, and I got some, what did he tell me? He got some sardines. Sardines is a snack, not a meal. I'm just saying. So when you are out here in these trucks, people, please, 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 please use wisdom. Don't be calling your company talking about I'm almost on empty. When you pick that load up, you couldn't tell you needed fuel. It's just insanity. It's insanity. Anyway, just use wisdom. And it's called fuel, not gas. Please don't call your company talking about gas. You don't put gas in a semi. Let me see who all is in here. Monet, Magical Girl, Magical Girl. Okay. Hey, Micheline, what's up? Hey, Trucker Felicia, what's up, Mama? Hold on, let me go back and read. Quan, my baby, hi Quan. Yeah, as far as the virus is going, and I'm really, me and Joe just talked about. I'm waiting for him to come pick me up. As far as this virus is going, there are certain people who aren't taking it serious, which is not good. Let's see here. Um, there are certain people who are not taking it as serious as they should, and the unfortunate thing is that the people who aren't taking it seriously is not good. This is going to impact a lot of people. It's very serious. I have a couple of friends at work and family members in the federal government. I know that they had received notifications that you need to have at least a 3 month supply on hand. I don't think we should be fearful in the point where we're fist fighting, but I do think we need to walk in wisdom. And I do believe that there are common staples that you should just have had in your house in the first place. We've become very spoiled in America, and I really also believe this is a wake up call to us to start walking in wisdom and not be so self centered and narcissistic. And we're very privileged in a lot of our ways, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, this is going to be big. And, a lot of people are like, oh, it'll be probably just a couple of weeks. They don't have a cure. This is something that, I was listening to some young kids out here. This guy's like, oh, yeah, it won't hurt anybody my age. There are people also who are so caught up into their youth and they're narcissistic about themselves and that invincible dumb behind youth. Um, they're gonna get their feelings hurt on this one because there's 20-year-olds dying of this. Now, granted, their numbers may not be as high as somebody who's 60, 70 years old. I know my company. I'm going to be a work from home. They've got to come in and repair. I've got the internet in, but they've got to repair. I've got to repair on the line, so I had to make arrangements for that. I'm gonna see if they can get in sooner, but it might not be able to be till the 26th. But as of the end of the week, they want me working from home. And I noticed that he chose the major, I guess it came from our major, the director of our department, and I think he chose everybody who was older. Because I'm 51. I think there's a guy older than me who's a former truck driver. He's in our area, and the next one will be this girl's mother that sits next to me. And I think he went in line of our age, which, based on that, we are more susceptible to the disease and we're more susceptible to possibly get it and then bring it in and spread it. So I think that there was wisdom in his choices. I'm also happy to work from home. But I think there's some wisdom in his choices, and I don't know how they're going to go down the line. I have another friend of mine who's in the federal government, and they did the same thing. And then I have some other relatives of mine who work in other areas of the federal government, and I know that that's happening, that they're choosing certain people to work from home, and others are just telling them, take the time off, use your vacation time. We don't even want you to come into the office. Y'all stay home. Um, so that's their way of trying to minimize the spread, which I think that's wisdom. That's just straight wisdom. So I didn't expect it. So that's like right now, what I'm doing is trying to get the internet up to where it's running the way it's supposed to run. Um, right, and that's what Vamp she's. Yeah, Monet, that's exactly what you do. You need to keep food on your truck. Um, and it's just I had all sorts of food. I left food on the truck. I left. So whoever I had canned goods. I could eat a can of beans. I had chili. And let me tell y'all a little secret for those of y'all who in cold weather. The bunk heater has a little vent down at the bottom. You can take your can, put it in front of the vent, turn it on, nice and toasty. Within a few minutes, you got you a warm can of beans or chili. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Tricks of the trade. If you talk to Trucker Bill, he can tell you about cooking meals on the manifold of the truck while he was driving down the road. The brother is telling you, the old school drivers know. And please get a map. If y'all keep trusting them GPS, I'm going to come through the phone and karate chop you in the neck. It's just a tool, it's not the truth. So please get yourself a map. That trusting the GPS is not good. Anywho, I hope y'all are okay, but be careful with this virus. Make sure you keep your hands clean, wash your hands. Things are bad in the store. My friend Joe went to go. There's no beans, there's no rice. I had to buy canned beans. I have staples. I can't remember if I have. I know I have lentils. I thought I had some beans too. I got to get under my cabinet because I know I have dry goods, but I can't remember if I have beans. But I have canned beans. I've got garbanzo. I got a bunch of canned stuff. Also, if y'all can get canned foods, do that. Um, when I came in here for just bulk rice, they were sold out of the bulk rice, but they did have like wild rice, but that was like almost $3 a pound. I'm at Sprouts, so they did have food. I bought pasta and pasta sauces because pasta and pasta sauces you can make. You can have some pretty good. You can do pretty good with that. And then if you don't have say hand sanitizer, there's some things you guys can do with hand sanitizer. One of the things I mentioned is, my friend Joe and I said, honey, you can take some bleach and some water. You can kind of get the bleach down, unconcentrated a little bit, and a little bit of Dawn soap, and that'll make its own type of disinfectant. So there's ways you can do things to make disinfectants. Um, I don't know the degree this is, but I'm gonna tell y'all every time you get a chance, just at least get about a 3 month supply of stuff in that house until this is over. And I don't know how long this is gonna last. It's gonna be a minute. I used to do extreme couponing too, Micheline. My mother was really good at it, and I learned how to do it. And you can be really good at it. Now these buttholes who are out here, if I showed y'all a picture of something that I saw online on Marketplace on Facebook, somebody put 4 rolls of toilet paper for $100. There's a special kind of hell for you. God forgive me. I can't. I mean, my problem with that is that we have a lot of people who are seniors. We have people who have health issues. I had a guy who tried me from Lyft the other day. He says, I'm a diabetic and I can't even get the swabs to wipe off my arm to do my insulin injections. There's a special kind of hell for people who doing that. So I have a problem for the people who raising $100 and charging. That's no. No, I got some issues for that. I just do, and they doing it in order to be greedy. That's almost as bad as the people in Katrina. You got floodwaters, and you still on the television. Where you gonna plug it in? Where you gonna plug it in? $100 for 4 rolls of paper. I'm sorry, toilet paper. That's just, it's craziness. But y'all be careful. Do what they're telling you. Keep your hands clean. Keep some hand sanitizers. Like, let me show y'all. I got that, and I keep that on me. So keep hand sanitizer. Like I'm touching this basket right now. When I get ready to get in Joe's car, I have hand sanitizer up here, and some of the places don't have hand sanitizer. Make sure you maybe have some napkins in your thing, and you can make your own hand sanitizer. I squeeze it, and then I wipe off the thing because they don't even have hand sanitizer here at this at the grocery store here. So, but y'all be blessed. Um, Oh no, 40 ounces of hand sanitizer. I'm not doing that. That's craziness as hell. I look. I got me and Joe were able to go to Joe went to the 99-cent store, and he got some of the 50% alcohol bottles. I put it in a spray bottle because you can just spray your hands real quick. It'll get the job done. It's not as good as a 70 and 91%, but it'll meet the needs. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here because the Joe is coming. Be blessed. And it's called fuel, not gas. I don't want to hear y'all calling me talking about no damn gas. It's called fuel. I be on the phone like this, and I want to come and karate chop him in the neck. And when I was in trucking school, if we said gas for a truck, our our freaking instructors, they be looking at you crazy, and then they would correct you because it was a big faux pas to say gas, and it's a diesel truck. You don't put gas in a diesel truck. You put fuel in there. Well, I'm at the gas station. When the hell have you put gas in a diesel truck? I can't. We're smooth. Smooth in here? Hey, smooth, what's up? Smooth, man. They doing the most. This was on oh, Joe's here, so I have to get off. This was on Marketplace. They had the nerve to charge $100 for 4 rolls of toilet paper. I'm gonna I put a picture of it up on the post. Look in the community post. I'll put a picture of it up in a minute. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. The Joe is here. Peace. 2 and 2.